One of the things I was most excited about when coming to Japan was the convenience stores. And one of my favourite things about convenience stores has got to be the onigiri. But with all the different convenience stores available, which one has the best onigiri? In Japan, there are 3 main convenience store chains. We've got 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson. And although all of them offer a range of onigiri, I want to determine which store is the ultimate onigiri destination. So I went online yesterday, and after some research, I found out that the most popular onigiri flavours are tuna mayo and salmon. But I also wanted to know if each specific convenience store had individual champions. So I asked staff at each convenience store which was the most popular onigiri that they sold. And despite there being so many popular flavours being sold at each store, we managed to narrow it down to one standard salmon onigiri, as well as one other popular flavour from each store. So here's everything we got from the convenience stores. We've got a total of 6 onigiris, 2 onigiris from Family Mart, 7-Eleven, and Lawson. We got a salmon from each location, the most popular one according to the internet based on my English research, so to compare which salmon is the best. And then we went and we asked the staff which was the most popular onigiri at their store. So at Family Mart, the sea chicken was also as popular as the salmon. Those are the 2 most popular ones. At 7-Eleven, pretty similar. Apparently the mentaiko is also very popular. And then at Lawson, the most popular flavours were unfortunately sold out, but we got the next best thing, which is the kelp flavour, and I love kelp, so I'm very excited to eat that as well. And then, as like a bonus, because we're going to be very thirsty after this, we got cafe lattes. So we got 1 sweetened cafe latte from each of the 3 convenience stores to try as well. Let's get started. All right, let's start with the salmon ones. We're going to start with this Family Mart Tennen Benishake. Okay, these always have an opening mechanism, so here we go. Yum. So, are you supposed to eat, can you eat this with your hands, or like what's the, can I eat it with like this? Yeah. This just tastes like a standard onigiri. So this is what the Family Mart salmon looks like from the inside. It's a pretty standard onigiri. It's delicious, but I can't really say anything too special about it. All right, number 2 is the 7-Eleven salmon onigiri to compare to the Family Mart one. This is so fun to open. This one has a little bit more filling and it tastes more like salmon. This one's more satisfying. Yeah, you agree? Yeah. And last but not least, we've got Lawson grilled salmon flakes. This one's pretty similar to the Family Mart one. There's a little bit more, but it's salty. This one's the saltiest. Kay's trying all of them as well. Yeah? Koi ってこと? Which one's your favorite?
僅差でセブンイレブンかな。で、ローソン。
And then Family Mart. I agree. 7-Eleven is the winner of the benchmark. It was a good amount, and also it tasted like salmon, so it complemented the rice and the nori really nicely. The other 2 were not bad as well, but I think 7-Eleven was the winner for that one. This side's Australia, and this side's California. This is Hawaii. Brazil. This is Morocco. Egypt. Oh my god, this place is so cool. All right, round 2, starting with sea chicken, also known as tuna. This is the tuna mayonnaise from Family Mart. It's too much mayonnaise for me, personally. If you like mayo, you probably will like this, don't get me wrong, but for me, it's a bit too much mayo. But it's a good amount inside, so.
Mayo onigiri.
Yeah. All right, this is the 7-Eleven Karashi Mentaiko. I already know this is gonna be good. This nori is a little bit stickier than the rest of them. As soon as you bite into it, you get flavor. This is a great onigiri. It's a little bit spicy, so I know it might not be for everyone, but if you like a little bit of a kick, highly, highly recommend. All right, and then last but not least, we've got the kelp flavor from Lawson. Kelp is also a very tasty one, highly recommend from any convenience store. But they're all so beautiful, like an honorable mention to all of the nori from all of the convenience stores. Every single one, there's no cracks, there's no tears, and you bite into it and it's the perfect amount of crunch. The kelp in here tastes like gohan desu yo, you know, the jar. Kids often eat it here in Japan, and it tastes similar to this, so I can see this one being very popular. It's delicious, but I would have liked a little bit more kelp inside. That's all. So Kay's just saying that the rice grains themselves are a little bit broken, which didn't realise, but I haven't been eating rice as long as many Japanese people, so my palate isn't as developed. That's all 3 of those. Which one was your favourite?
Mentaiko.
Mine was also the Karashi Mentaiko from 7-Eleven. All right, time for some drink. So it started raining, so we're gonna try the drinks here, and I'm gonna get Kay to pass me each one. First up is Family Mart. Thank you. So this is the Family Mart 世界ナンバーワンバリスタが認めたカフェラテです。So I can't drink milk, so I'm gonna have only like a sip of each. But we're gonna rate them to see which one's best. It's very milky. I don't know how I feel about that. And very sweet. I don't know how I feel about that either. No comment for now. I should preface by saying that I grew up in Melbourne, which is known for being probably the coffee snob capital of the world. We don't really have chains like Starbucks that are that popular. They exist, but locals go to local cafes and the people there take a lot of pride in making really, really high quality coffee. And they offer it in a wide range of selections like flat whites, cappuccinos, magics, lattes, espressos, double espressos, anything you want. So people get very specific about their coffee. I have gotten very specific about my coffee. I might be pretty harsh, so just a forewarning, if you get offended easily, don't watch this. Next one. Thank you. So this is the Cafe Latte Sweetened 7 and I. It's got like a rating system. Coffee is 3 out of 5, the milk is 4 out of 5, and the sweetness is 3 out of 5. I prefer this to the Family Mart one. The Family Mart one, first of all, it was a dark roast. I prefer a medium roast. This one still has a lot of milk, but less milk than the Family Mart one. So I do prefer this one so far. It's not my favorite though. I wouldn't go for this if I was looking for a coffee, but if I was in a rush, not bad. What do you think?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah, it's better. Next is the Lawson coffee. All right, so this is from Uchi Cafe, I believe, is the name of the company. Cafe Ole. Let's try. Oh, this one's very sweet. It's a little bit caramelly, which I don't mind. This one's not bad. It's a bit more watery. So the other two were like milk, and this one's a bit like milk and water. This one's not bad. I think this one's my favorite from Lawson. And then very close second is the 7-Eleven. And then third is Family Mart. Here, you try and tell me what you think.
そうキャラメライズされて、なんかこう比べられへんな。これちょっと違うな。これカフェオレや。
Isn't that the same thing?
手がとカフェオレって違う。
I thought it was the same thing. Cafe au lait just means coffee with milk, right? In French. And cafe latte means coffee milk in Italian, right? Or am I wrong?
Yes and no. Although I was right about the name and origin of each, cafe au lait and cafe lattes are 2 very distinct coffee styles, only similar because they both contain milk. Cafe lattes, a Melbourne specialty, consist of an espresso shot, steamed milk, and milk froth. Cafe au lait, on the other hand, is equal parts brewed coffee and steamed milk. This is why the Lawson coffee tasted more watery than the other 2.
Well, those looked like the 3 equivalent ones at each of the 3 different convenience stores. But yeah, if you have anything you recommend that I definitely need to try, from either the drinks or the onigiri or the hot fruit or anything, let me know in the comments. I love convenience stores and I will try anything. I will eat anything, literally anything. Bye. Bye! And then we went and we asked, what is Saina? Oh, I lost my balance.
Okay, let me say it one more time. 7-Eleven, 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 Family Mart, Family Mart, Family Mart, Family Mart, and Lawson, 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 Lawson.